CustomTacticals.com here. The knife I'm reviewing today is the new Kirby Lambert Snap folder. This is Kirby's, one of Kirby's two newest folders along with the Orion. Very similar folders, but the Snap is different in that it's a flipper model with IKBS. Why don't we zoom in here so you can see the markings. So you can see it's an IKBS prototype. Kirby actually made, this is the first Snap that Kirby actually made, but there will be two actual prototypes because he had to send one into IKBS to get verified. This is actually the first one made, but he sent a different model in to get approved for IKBS. So that's why there will be two actual IKBS prototypes of the Snap. What's unique also about this folder is I had Kirby do something kind of cool that's out of the norm for him, is that it's a thinner frame lock, but because the IKBS requires a fairly thick liner, what I had him do was mill out the rear section of this outside frame here and sort of overlay a piece of spalted maple. As you can see, it's figured quite nicely, held on by 3 screws there, titanium screws. So he kind of just milled it out and then stuck that in there like an integral folder. So this is an integral Snap with anodized blue bead blast titanium and spalted maple handle on one side. Let me show you the action of the IKBS. The IKBS is actually quite impressive. It makes the flipper extremely smooth. Doesn't require any sort of washers anymore, and there's absolutely no blade play anymore because the IKBS actually makes the pivot quite a bit stronger. Kirby had a few concerns about the how the ball bearings in the IKBS would hold up if dirt were to get into the pivot, and he tested it with grit and dirt and sand. He even removed a couple of balls to test that, and the flipper action worked just great. Still flipped open, almost no noticeable change in the actual action, but it's very, very smooth, just like all IKBS folders. So that's kind of a cool feature. I've been not encouraging, but I've been pushing Kirby to go IKBS because I've been such a fan for a long time, and I love his knives, and I'm really, really glad that he went that route now. Because and from talking to him at the CKG show, CKG 2010 show, which is where I picked this up from him, I had it made for me so I could pick it up there. He's definitely a huge fan of the IKBS now, and you guys can probably look forward to seeing it in a lot of his future knives. This is one of his more mid-size folders. He's kind of gravitated back to like this sort of 3.25-3.5 inch blade now, back down from the 4-inch blades that he was making a lot of in the past few years. This one has the the S30V steel blade and the hollow grind that most of his knives from the last few years have been using. Of course, titanium pocket clip. Everything else, all the hardware is titanium, except for the ball bearings. And a bit of a recurve on the blade here. A few more shots of the knife. Very thin, lightweight, great user. Beautifully figured maple. Should give you one close shot of the maple before we end here. Beautiful piece of spalted maple. And you can see the milled out portion of the handle. So there you go, Kirby integral snap with IKBS. Have a good one.